It's so nice I had to play it twice. Hello, kings and queens. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Wisdom's Daughter, home of the shenanigans. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. Make sure you like and subscribe. And for those of you who are returning, welcome back, family. Kim Folk, what's going on? Y'all already know we got some new Dre calls. Listen, just not yesterday, but the day before. If you guys were on live with me, we were talking about Dre, and I was asking for a Dre call. Well, PCFP delivered that night, and I was too tired to go live. It wasn't going to happen. Put a one in the chat for me if you can hear me. Let me just make sure that my sound is good. And but I listened to to Nesto, and we're going to talk about it. But before we do, let me go ahead and greet the first in the room. All right. And shout out to our two of our newest members. June Poetry is back with membership on the channel. And also Mrs. BB. Thank you so much for rejoining the membership. Those of you who had memberships before, I just want to let you know that the membership is back on this channel. Thank you so much for confirming that y'all can hear me. But membership is back on the channel. So y'all can go ahead and re-up on your memberships if you would like. Okay. We're going to be doing some little bit different. If y'all noticed, I started on time. Your girl was on time. All right. So I'm trying to be consistent. But anyway, Kia Elder was first up in the building. Shout out to all the mods on tonight. She said, my evening was officially made. All right, Queen. I won't miss this. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right. We got Exit Stage Left in the building. What's going on, Exit Stage Left? Ain't seen you in a while. She said, good evening, PCFP. And chat, she said she's going to be right back. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame is in the building. Good evening to you, y'all. I ain't got my glasses on, but I can't see with them damn things anyway, so y'all forgive me, all right? We got Wu Ang in the building. Said, hello, Queen WD. Can't wait. She said, can't wait. BD, my dinner is now. It's time for dessert. I know that's right. Listen, what you have for dinner? I'm drinking tea, so I'm not coughing and carrying on all of the microphone because I did get checked on that once or twice in the past. But put it up in the chat. Let me know what y'all having for dinner, all right? And let me know what you having for dessert. Melissa Gauss is in the building. We got MNPD Finest and Sammy Cake in the building. Andrea, I see you. Jeanette Davis, I see you. Hello, 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 everybody. Let me see. Jeanette said, hi, you keep giving us the good tea. I love it. Well, listen, let me tell y'all why I love Nesto's jail call so much, okay? Because two main reasons. I'm going to give y'all two, all right? So the first reason is because we are actually seeing Nesto experience his karma in real time, all right? Now, what am I talking about? So Nesto was real good for telling his wife, or now ex-wife, Shirley Strawberry, to stop talking. Shh. I mean, on some real disrespectful. You know what I mean? Like if your kid or somebody said that to you, you'd be ready to slap a hoe, right? So, but always interrupting her and wouldn't let her talk. Well, now every call, well, I can't say too much on these phones. Now, y'all know he also do that when he don't want to answer a question, right? Nesto is a trip, I promise you. But the second reason I love Nesto's call, because we are almost guaranteed to get a you sleep? Sound like you're sleeping. You in the bed? No, Nestos. I'm not. I'm in a truck. I'm driving right now. I'm in a truck. I'm not sleep. Oh, okay then. Okay then. So you shopping? You at the mall? No, I'm getting my hair done. What? The hair salon? I'm getting my hair done. Oh. Well, okay then. Okay. Right, he always got to. He always got to wait. He always got to do the shh. Wow. Wow. Right. Dre was like, "What you wowing about?" Because see, Nesto's gonna react depending on what the person he's talking to is doing. So if he don't like what they're doing, they're gonna get a wow, right? What you're cooking? It sounds like you're cooking. No, Daddy, I'm doing these clothes. What? I'm trying to get these clothes together, Daddy. I'm doing it. Oh, okay. Listen, Ms. Lorraine, Nesto swear he can hear what you doing, right? He swear he know up and down what you doing. You know, you writing poetry? No, I'm paying bills. I can't with that stuff. We got some new members, y'all. Welcome, kinfolk. Y'all already know how this go. You become a member over here. We be kin now. And listen to me, 301 is family. She been family and she just returning to the family. Thank you so much. Listen to me, 301, for re-upping on that membership. And also to Kia Elder Queen. I appreciate y'all for re-upping on that membership. Cupcake is in the building. What's going on? Cupcake. All right. And Tamara. Okay, because Sonia gonna do everything tomorrow. Everything is tomorrow. Wow. Shh. I can't stand that stuff. Listen to me. You eating snacks? It sounds like you eating snacks. All right, let's get into this call. Hey, Lisa Glaze, I see you. Yeah, we got to get into some shenanigans tonight. The first call that we're going to listen to is hold on one second, let me start bringing it up, is between Nesto and Dre, and then it's going to be Nesto and Dion. All right, and I'm telling you right now, Dre sounds bored. Okay, we've been asking, I wonder what Dre think, how does he feel now? Dre sounded like he was regretting that he answered the phone. Hold on one second, y'all. He was given like he answered by mistake. But the second call that we're going to get into tonight in just a moment is an interesting person that I don't think we've heard from before. We've heard about her, but we haven't heard from her before. So Nesto talks to his prayer warrior, okay? And it is not Bible lady, okay? Bible lady, Nesto cheating on you. He got himself a real prayer warrior. He don't need nothing fake. Okay. Nesto likes authentic, the real. Okay, that's why he's always clowning Sonia for wearing Temu and Shine, trying to pretend like she's wearing Lord and Taylor. But anyway, so let me go ahead and bring up these calls so we can get right into it. All right. We're gonna start with I'll tell you what. Yeah, let's go ahead and start with this one. Nesto asked Dre for commissary. You know what? I know that Nesto is sick, okay? Because having to ask somebody, you know, when you used to having everything, and when you're a pain in the ass, and when you only reach out to people when you need something, and now you got to call them again. Nesto does it on some real slick foolishness, right? Hey, how you doing? Yeah, how's it going? Okay. Well, I can't say too much on these phones, but you know, if you could put a little bit on my books, you know, if you can, sir, real polite, right? Let's get into it right about now.
Has not had a phone call or a tablet visit with anyone, including Sonia, since April 7th, 2025. The calls in this video are between Nesto, Dion, and Dre, and they're from April 2nd and April 6th. Take a listen.
Hello?
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 How you doing?
I'm good. What's going on, Nesto?
Good. I ain't no standing here on. You doing all right?
I'm good.
Okay. If you can you send me something if you still got that app?
Hold on one second. What you say, Nesto?
I said, if you can you send me something if you still got that app?
Yeah.
Okay. I so appreciate it. I go to court this month. It changed it.
I thought your lawyer had took a lapse of leave. Leave. I'm sorry.
He said an absence of leave. Baby, we know what you meant. Dre. Peach cobbler. Baby, we know what you meant. He took a leave of absence. Now, look here. Dre know what's really going on. I don't know why Nesto over here faking the front line and carrying on. Like Dre is in these YouTube streets, okay? He is like running skid marks through these YouTube streets, y'all. Like Dre is paying attention, okay? He is in the bushes, all right? Dre know what's going on. He's still listening to, us and whatever content creator of his choice. But the man knows what's going on. Nesto need to stop. And I told y'all that's how he was going to start the call. How you doing? Well, I can't talk too long, but I need some money. You know what? I wish I could call people and ask for money like that. But anyway, let's keep going because we got a ways to go.
I don't know about none of that, sir.
Lies you
don't?
tell.
No, sir.
Oh.
I don't know nothing about none of that you talking about.
Why you lying?
I don't.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. So. Okay, sir. Wow. Okay.
Wow, what?
I can't say nothing. I can't say nothing on this hill. You know I can't.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I got it.
Thank you. But thank you, though. But thank you.
What's going on? How you been doing?
I'm hanging in there. But I'm hanging in there. God got me. God got me. He got me. He's working. He's working some things out. Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You sound in good spirit yourself.
Hey, it is what it is. It might well be. It is what it is. You can't change it.
No, you can't. You can't change it. You can't change it.
Might well try to make the best of it, buddy. I was gonna make the best of it. It's rough out here too.
Yeah, I see it. I keep up with the paper and the news. I see what's going on.
Yeah, Nesto, and so does Dre. Dre see what's going on. Why you lying to your partner, my partner? Why you lying to your partner about when your court date is? Like, what is the purpose of him lying about the court date? Does he think that he has to tell Nesto that the court date is coming up soon? I mean, tell Nesto. Does Nesto think he has to tell Dre that the court date is coming up soon? As like because he really want this money, so he's trying to stress the urgency. Like, I got a court date coming up, so my case is moving and whatnot. Man, the lies you tell. Nesto said God got him. I said Nesto was done for. He's toast. Okay. He gonna be baptized twice. But he said God got him. Well, baby, God got you all right. He got you right where he wants you, in jail where you can't commit no crimes. Okay. You can't do nothing but sit there and watch them four walls, okay, and pray all night that nobody come up in your cell at night and give you a not so good night. But anyway.
It's a whole nother world out there, but it's a whole nother world. Yes, sir. I see it. Okay.
How you been doing?
I'm hanging in there, man. I'm hanging in there.
Well, now, I don't know for sure. That's what they say on the what's it called. That's what I heard. The people that love you so much and always follow you. That's what they said. So I don't know if it's true or not. Now, he didn't tell me. That's what I heard. Now, I don't know how true it is. I heard them talking about it.
Oh.
So that's why I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh,
so I don't know.
I don't believe nothing them folks be saying. So.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. I only know. I don't believe nothing that them folks saying. They be talking. Everybody be talking, bro. But
okay, Nesto, listen. The jig is up. Your partner know who you is, and he has accepted you for the criminal that you are. It's okay. You ain't got to pretend like you don't know what's going on. And why? And Dre, why is Dre acting? Dre won't ever call him out for the liar that he is, right? He'll never say, man, why you lying? He just, okay, because that's what I heard. I just, I'm going by based on, what I heard in these streets. Dre, your partner is a liar. Just say what it is. I can't with these two. I guess, he doesn't want to tarnish Nesto's reputation, maybe. And he knows that the prosecution is listening to everything. And I guess he doesn't want them to say, see, even your best friend know you're a liar. I don't know, but I'm gonna call it like I see it. Sound check Annette is in the building. Sound check Annette. My mic sounds nice. Check one. I'm good. I am Mrs. BB. Good evening to you. Thank you so much again for re-upping on that membership. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's see what other lies gonna be told.
Okay, I understand.
You understand? Well, call him and ask him.
I ain't gonna say nothing on this hotline. It's hotline.
I got you. Hotline.
Hotline, but it's smoking.
Which it shouldn't be hot no more.
Man, that thing hot as firecracker, man. Ain't gonna stay hot.
Everything don't die down now. We non-existent no more. I love it. We don't even talk about us no more.
Oh, well.
Period.
Well, you know what, buddy? I'm gonna keep it dead.
Let's talk about you. Let's still talk about you.
Yeah. Well, it's okay. Yeah. But I'm hanging in there. Bud. I'm hanging in there. Yeah, just got to send my little paperwork out, letters and all my books and stuff on the road. So, yeah. So, stand busy.
What? He said all the books and stuff that he wrote. Y'all, Nesto in jail writing books. What books did he write? I thought first it was a movie that he was producing. Now he writing books. Yeah, okay. Dre said that it's still hot. It shouldn't be hot no more. Ain't nobody talking about you, bro. Yeah, we got other things to listen. Dre, you ain't said nothing but a word, okay? It wasn't never really hot like that, not nationally, like Nesto's lawyer said that this is like a national story. No, it ain't. This is a local story that was giving, and it kept on giving. The most interesting, you know what? That's what I wanted to tell you guys tonight, real quick. There's a documentary on Netflix that y'all gotta watch. It's a 3-part documentary, so each part is just under an hour, but it's called Bad Surgeon. Okay, matter of fact, there's a reason why I want y'all to watch it if y'all have Netflix, which who don't really have Netflix. If you do not have Netflix and you really want to watch this documentary, just let me know and I will give you temporary access to my account. But it is, hold on a second. Yeah, it's called Bad Surgeon, Love Under the Knife. Okay. And it is basically a Shirley Strawberry story. Okay. I have not been drinking anything but tea. I promise y'all. It is a Shirley Strawberry story, but instead of a black couple, it's a white couple. And it's with this surgeon who love bombs the hell out of a journalist of all people, right? An investigative journalist. So you guys have to watch that. It is really, really, really good. Not just because of the love bombing and the scams that he was running. He was running Nesto like scams, but kind of in the medical field and running scams on women like Nesto did. But it begs the question, how is it that you have these very talented, smart, educated women of all different races who fall prey to men like Nesto and men like this surgeon, Dr. Paolo Macchiarini, if I'm saying his name correctly. I am Mrs. B. We just gifted 10 memberships. Queen, thank you so very, very much. Hang on just a second. Let me just look real quick to see who got gifted so I can shout it out. All right. We got 10 new Wisdom Ambassadors. Family, I got Soundcheck Annette. I've got Volley. Okay, I know I'm going to get this wrong. Volley's Catwill. I've got Leroyce. I've got Shonda Dawson. I've got Gina. Catherine Carr. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Come on now. Jackson Tabasco Sauce. And I've got Jalen Jones, and Bobby. You all were gifted. I know y'all in the bushes and carrying on, but it is okay. Welcome to the Wisdom's Daughter family, because you know what? We be kin now. Y'all welcome our newest Wisdom ambassadors to the family. Give them a huge welcome and a ginormous Wisdom's Daughter thank you to I am Mrs. BB. That is who gifted you those memberships. I appreciate you, queens, so very much. And may your gift return back to you tenfold. To those of you who gifted memberships and to those of you who activated memberships, may your gift return back to you tenfold. All right, so let's get back to Nesto. But anyway, if you want to see another kind of like Nesto-like story, that's a good one. All right. In 3 episodes, you can binge watch it and get your fix. All right, here we go.
That's all I can do. Stand busy, keep my head up, you know what I'm saying? Keep my prayers going, and keep God first. Your buddy gonna be all right. Yeah.
What is going on? 3 now?
Yes, sir. I'm at 3. I'm at the door. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir.
I don't know what they're trying to do.
Huh?
I said, I don't know what they're trying to do. That's crazy.
Hey, man. Like I say, let God do his thing. Do what he do. That's it. Okay, sir. You doing all right? Everything good, though. Everything is moving out with you, right?
It is what it is. And so, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's life. Glad to be here.
Yeah.
mean, everybody got issues. Everybody got problems. You know, I got plenty of those. I got plenty of those. So, hey, everything 3 times more simple than what it was when you were here.
Yeah, this day gonna go up today though.
Going up, everything. Go buy a tire now for that bus now. See what it costs.
Oh wait.
I mean, you don't have to pay it.
Yeah. Well. Well, I'm gonna get me some hernia apples when I get out. I don't care what it costs. I definitely got.
You gonna get you some what?
Some oranges. Wait a minute. Nesto said, "I'm gonna give me some oranges and apples." What? Raz is in the building. Said, it is what it is. It is. It is what it is, Nestos. He gonna get him some what? He said he gonna get him some oranges. Oh, that's a new one. Okay, I might have to add that to the vocabulary. Some oranges and apples. Okay. Dre said what? Nesto, by the time you get out, you're not gonna be able to afford no damn oranges and apples. Okay. You ain't gonna be able to afford oranges, nothing. By the time you get out, okay, because one orange is probably gonna cost you like $10. Okay, we gonna be paying like $8.99 a pound for some oranges. Okay, by the time Nesto get out, if he ever get out, thanks to his rat bastard side chick Sonia, wherever the heck she is, and all the MAGA nuts. So it is what a doggone is.
So collapse on the Eve. Leave. I'm sorry.
Hold on.
None of that, sir. Okay. Yeah. And apples, some orange apples, and some plums, sir. I ain't had no fruit in 3 years.
So orange, apples, and plums.
Yes, sir. And banana. Yes, sir.
And banana.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Were you eating that one?
Apples and bananas. I couldn't resist. I'm sorry. Nesto said he ain't ate fruit in 3 years. Oh, he must be real backed up. I don't know who house he going to when he get out, but somebody best be ready with a couple of plungers, okay? Because he gonna back that toilet up, okay? By the time he get out, if he hasn't had any fruit in 3 years, not even out of a can. Okay, well, listen, Doge and them, because it used to be Craig and them, now it's Doge and them. Doge and them, all right, are trying to get rid of SNAP benefits, and if they don't want the what was that? sorry, if they don't want the healthy kids, or the healthy kids, if they don't want the regular kids, right, or the poor kids, I should say, to have healthy food, you know they ain't thinking about no damn prisoners. So there you go.
Was that him?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Have you heard from your son? How your son doing?
I just tried to call him. I guess he working or whatever he doing.
I think I talked to him about a couple weeks ago. I reached out to him. He answered. So he's just chilling. What about the other buddy? You talked to him?
I ain't talking to nobody. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. You know, as your favorite word is, all this capping going on. I just can't wait.
Hey, that ain't my favorite word. He call me every now and then. I always ask him about that. I hadn't heard from him in a minute, so.
That's all I'm going to say. All this capping going on. I can't wait, but it's...
Oh, okay.
That's all
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
I ain't doing that. I'm just driving. On my way from Chicago.
Okay.
Raining up there, cold, wind blowing. I'm just riding.
Okay.
Caught me at a good time. Just sitting here listening at the wind.
Oh, that's a wonderful thing, sir. That's what you do best. That's what you do best.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Do you remember? Hold on one second. Do you remember the last time you and I talked, and you had me to reach out to your people?
Yeah.
You know something that I noticed?
What you noticed, Dre?
That call never did get played.
What?
It never did get played.
Dre, be careful what you ask for, okay? Because PCFP is about as petty as me, okay? Raz said, there's going to be a fire in the hole, Nesto. And Bevy C said, how could he not be able to pronounce the word orange? Okay, it's also a color, okay? And he in orange all day long, and he can't pronounce orange. Nesto might be going a little senile in jail. So Dre said, you know, they never did play that call. Well, ask and you shall receive, Dre, baby. We got it, and we're gonna listen to it in a few minutes because Nesto had to call his real prayer warrior, okay? Not the fake Christian that was low-key trying to get interviews for her YouTube channel. The real prayer warrior who actually gives a damn about the man.
If a one person player, because it was positive. If it was something negative, it would have been, it didn't, but one person played. But I tell you, that went up under the rope, it didn't get played. But one time, that was it. A lot of other people don't even know nothing about it. It never did get played. Now we're waiting to see what they're going to get played. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
No, we don't.
Because everything was positive, speaking life into you. It never did get played.
Wow.
There was one person player.
Wow.
One person played, and that thing surely faded away. Surely faded away. Everybody else did not touch it.
Wow.
That's amazing, ain't it?
Yes, it is, sir. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The devil at work. It can't be God, though. It can't be God. It can't be that. I know that for a fact. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I do.
Nesto sounded like he was about to break into a shout. Can't nobody do me like Jesus. I'm gonna let this play. I need to go get my reading glasses because my real reading glasses, because I'm trying to read the chat and I can't see a damn thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this play for a minute and I'll be right back with y'all. Ooh.
Everything gonna be fine. We're gonna have a lot to talk about. We're gonna have a lot to talk about.
Okay, well, I ain't saying nothing. I ain't answering no questions. I ain't saying nothing.
I know.
I ain't saying nothing no more. Whatever you want, I ain't saying nothing. We ain't got to talk about nothing.
Okay, well, I understand.
Right. If you want to talk, you're more than welcome to talk. But after that,
yeah,
I ain't saying nothing no more.
Yes, sir. I ain't got nothing to say. Love you. Thank you. Appreciate you. And
you ain't got nothing to say? Okay.
No, sir. No, sir. Not on this thing right here. No, sir.
No, sound like you don't learn your lesson.
Well, it ain't about no lesson. It just ain't. The game ain't fair. That's it.
Yeah, they take it and make it out of something else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's it. Game ain't fair, bro. Nobody want to hear the truth. Nobody wants to hear the truth, bro. Unless it happened to them now. If it happened to them, oh yeah, everybody got to hear it. Yeah. But these days times, nobody want to hear that, man. If it's something negative, they gonna run with it hard.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So at the same time, watching that interview about Deion Sanders and the son, negative. Nothing positive. None positive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So
you still in the same place?
Same place. Went nowhere. Sitting right here. Yes, sir. Yep.
Right here, Nesto? Right here? You still saying right here? Okay then. Shh. Wow. Shh. Dre said, well, I don't ask no questions. I'm just not asking no question. Well, Dre, that's part of the problem, Dre. You don't never say nothing. You don't never ask no questions. Actually, that's not true. Dre has asked some questions. He did ask Nesto what was up with the animals because he couldn't hold back on that one. But Dre don't ever say anything. He don't call his partner out, with the exception of letting him know that he was wrong for how he treated Miss Shirley. Okay, that's his girl, so he had to say something about that. But yeah, he just, I think Dre has accepted his partner is a criminal, okay, and a con man. And while Dre has moved on and has turned his life around, Nesto is still perpetrating, okay? He's still running the long con, or he's stuck in a state of delusion where he has convinced himself that he's an innocent man on trial or about to be on trial for crimes that he did not commit. And sorry about the side effects. And Allie and Gigi got a hold of their new toys. Gigi, mommy's on YouTube. Can you stop with that? Yeah. We're gonna see how long that little toy lasts. It squeaks and it's crinkly, and these type of dogs, they are rough on these toys. So that one is probably gonna be torn in two by tomorrow. But anyway, let's keep going. And Allie and Gigi send their love.
Well, yeah.
Oh, for those of you who are new, I'm talking about my dogs. I'm not talking about kids. Okay, just to let y'all know.
Well, I had them bagged up because, you said that you were good. So I heard you say one time that, you didn't have nobody doing that for you but her. So I was like, okay, cool. So that's the reason why I haven't been spending my look on so much.
You ain't got to do all that. You ain't got to do all that, bro. Cause one thing I know for sure.
But that's what you said.
Hold on. I know what I said.
That's what you said. And I was like, damn.
But one thing about it is you don't be capping. For 35 years, you ain't capping at one time. And now don't get me started, because I'm going to get started. And I don't
go ahead and get started. Right? That's fine. That's the reason why.
That's right, Nestos. Go ahead and get started. Because while your boy ain't never capped, you stay capping. If you want to call it that. Stay capping. All right. Can you tell the truth sometime? Just tell the truth about something. Because Dre said, I don't ever say nothing. I just keep quiet. But nah, Dre calling him out on his BS.
I had stopped because you said, I heard that myself. So I was like, okay. So I said, well, he'll have to ask me next time if he want me to say something. He's gonna have to ask me.
Yeah, I ain't gonna ask if it ain't. I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to get my stuff out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do something. I ain't gonna say what I'm trying to do. Everybody in my business.
No, that's fine.
Yep. I'm trying to get my literature together. That's it. That is it. Yep. Yep. I ain't trying to say eat up the whole stove bag and all. I'm not trying to do none of that.
Yeah. Okay.
I ain't trying to do none of that. I know what I need to get some pen and paper and envelope stamps. That's it. That's what I know what I need to do. Yeah. But okay.
They don't pass that out no more.
No, sir. This pass it up, sir.
They used to keep your pencils and paper now, not no stamps and envelopes.
Listen, man, these folks be doing the most out here, man. It ain't jail. It's nothing jail like prison now. It's like prison, bro. It's for real. This jail is like prison. Jail is not jail no more.
Really?
Yes, sir. You're going to sleep with one eye open and one eye closed. All this
Damn.
arguing back and forth. These little young boys don't do that no more. They get into it. And they ain't using their hands no more. So it's over for that. This ain't no goddamn jail stuff no more, bro. This is prison.
Nesto said, "This is prison." Nestos, baby, you ain't seen nothing yet, okay? And you should be used to this. See, Nesto's used to being a top dog. Nesto been hiding out and using Sonia's nasty pictures for collateral, okay, and for safety. That's his insurance. Okay. Now Sonia's pictures were Nesto's insurance policy, okay? Right? He needed insurance policy while he in jail, so he don't get bent over. But he said it's rough. He letting Dre know this ain't like the county jail back in the day. You know, we used to, be in for a couple days, a couple weeks, and get out. Like, it's like prison up in here, bro. Like, for real, for real. Nesto said they in there doing the most. Nestos, you was doing the most. Was Nesto not doing the most? Between victimizing women and then messing with the women that he's victimizing and taking their cars and giving them to other victims and stealing people's money and pretending that his best friend is a lawyer and buying vehicles in his wife's name without her knowledge. Like, bruh, you was straight, and that's not even the half of it, okay? Got 5, 6 wives and only had divorced one of them. Okay, so I don't even understand to this day why Shirley Strawberry had to get a divorce if she got married to Nesto under not fraudulent means, but it wasn't really legal. He was already married to like several other people. But anyway, I think that's cute. Nesto talking about somebody doing the most. So apparently Nesto is like really going through it. It's not a cakewalk, right? And that's what happens when you are stuck in a certain time period. Like, we get on Sonia all the time because she's stuck like in the 90s, right? It's the 90s. I miss the 90s. Everything was great in the 90s. Nesto is used to things being a certain way. And while he was over here, fooling around with, Miss Shirley, in between his last bid and his current bid, a lot has changed, especially in Georgia. And so everything that he thought he knew, every angle that he thought he was going to try, nothing has worked. I mean, Nesto has pulled out all the freaking stops to try to get out of jail. Everything that he knows. I believe that he may have even tried, some illegal means to get out of jail, such as bribery or things like that. And this is just my opinion, okay? There's no proof of this. But given his history, he was desperate to get out, and I believe he was trying everything, and nothing has worked.
That's what this is. Straight in. So it's all the way around the board. All the way around the board. Yes, sir.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. Okay, well, I can't say what I want to say, but I don't keep my mouth shut, boy. I can't wait. I've been handcuffing to my piece for a minute. Can't even talk, man. It's a sad situation.
That could be the best thing.
Yeah.
That could be the best thing.
It is. Yeah. So, all right. So I okay, cool then.
You're what now?
These folks know about your situation. You know about your own situation.
Yeah. They did. I'm glad it's over with. I'm glad it don't die down. It's funny now.
Wow.
It's funny now. It's funny.
Dre said it's funny. Dre, baby, peach cobbler. I don't think your partner is laughing at all. It ain't funny to him. Trust me. The fact that he's been in here this long, he can't say. He has no control over anything that happens to him, right? A man that controlled everything now has control of nothing. I know Nesto is going nuts. Besides the fact that this may have humbled him just a little bit, but the criminal life is all he knows. And we're gonna have to do another live to really break the situation down, because I was having a great conversation with Mama earlier, and we're still asking the same question. How in the hell did Shirley Strawberry get caught up with this man? How did she not see the signs? Why did she ignore the red flags? Like, at what point did she realize what she was in, and did she have that much pride that instead of just being honest about her situation and getting help from Steve or whoever and walking away, she just stayed in it because it was convenient? What was it? I don't know. But anyway.
Well, they're not listening to them. Now, because a lot of them don't have anything to talk about. Now, your main ones, they good. But they got other things they can talk about. But the one that was just solely depending on your stuff, them folks gone in the wind, man. Some folks is gone in the wind. You don't even hear from them no more. I don't think they can't even exist anymore.
Dre thought we was gone. I don't know which content creators he's referring to that he thinks are gone. I mean, there are some content creators like me and some others who've taken a break, some who are not on YouTube at all anymore, for various reasons. But I'm not really sure who he's referring to, who was only doing Nesto and now they don't have anything else to talk about. Listen, I've said it before. I said it 9 months ago when, I'm like, listen, Nesto is not the only story, okay? Because even when side chick Sonia was like, oh, they just want to talk about Nesto, and I'm like, he's not the only story. I mean, this is maybe even a year ago, before the Diddy stuff. I'm like, look, there's always going to be another Nesto type story. There is so much going on out there, right? But we have bonded with Nesto. We've been in this thing for a long time, Dre. So we're not going to abandon Nesto now. We're going to keep reporting on it and talking about it. We're going to keep laughing about it, having a kiki. All right. We're hoping that he gets a fair trial at the end of the day. That's just the law. He deserves a fair trial. Unfortunately, your boy listened to the wrong people. He should have listened to you and Dion, but he didn't. Okay. He listened to one Sonia Durham, who's another con person. Okay. So she pretending to be a lawyer and everything else. And unfortunately, she pushed him into making some really poor decisions. Right. And because there are those on YouTube who have no integrity, who just want to make $1, allowed this man to come on their platform, spill his guts, and totally damage his case beyond repair. Beyond repair. The fact that so much of YouTube has become a part of the discovery, and a lot of it has to do with what Nesto said out of his mouth and what his side chick said out of her mouth on behalf of Nesto, right? And the exploitation that was going on because we want clicks and views and dollar signs. And when I say we, I'm talking about one specific person, right? Anyway, let's keep going.
What you laughing at? I'm serious. They don't.
You know why I'm laughing? I'm gonna tell you why I laugh. Some people don't care about who they hurt and what they say and don't have their friends together. They just be jumping on the bandwagon. That's why I'm laughing.
Right.
That's why I'm laughing. So that's what it is. Yeah. This is what it is. So God forgive those who don't know no better. So that's what I already did. Yes.
Okay. You don't forgive them? You don't forgive them, let go?
Yes, sir. They're going in the wind, ain't they? I forgave them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You forgave
them? Yeah, what it is. 60 ball right now. So it'll be going on 61 and a half in a minute. So
yeah. I'll be 5'9" next week. So yeah, I'm right behind you.
Yeah. It coming. I already know.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll get on out there and give it some Beijing like all the other over here.
You might well embrace it. Wear the great. You always told me to wear mine. You wear yours.
Yeah, you look astounding on you, sir. I told you that. You got that good grade on you, buddy. Yes, sir. Yeah, everybody can't get that now. Yeah. I'll tell you something. I told your nephew, hey man, your choppers still look good. I don't like them no more.
Man.
Yeah. Okay. Well, love you, brother. I'll hit you back. Don't tell me to come.
What?
Okay. Yeah. I got it. Man. All right.
What you got, Nesto?
Never mind. Keep my shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, keep my shit. All right. Well, thank you, sir. I so appreciate you, man. Love you very much.
All right. Okay, Nesto. All right.
Thank you for using Global
Look, Nesto was not trying to be on the phone all that time. He just wanted to ask Dre for some money and get the hell off the phone, okay? And Dre was like, how you doing? And they went into this whole long conversation. So Dre is 59, because this call is from April. So Dre is 59. Nesto he turned 60. I guess he turned 60 in January. Yeah. Or is he saying that he's turning 60 this year? No, I think he said he turned 60. So he's 60 and Dre is 59. I told you I was gonna be a whole lot of wows and and whistling and shh and all of that. All right, so the next call, I'm just gonna fast forward straight to the call, is between Nesto and Dion. They have a very interesting relationship. It's funny because I heard another call, which I'll cover on another night, because I don't want this live to be too long. But apparently, this call might have been from March of this year. I think it was from March. And Dre, it's either from March or this is October call. But anyway, but Dre is confiding in Nesto about issues he's having with his own son. And Nesto was giving all types of great advice. I said, look at Nesto being a life coach. Okay. Nesto, there's a career for you when I said when, because I guess I'm being unconsciously hopeful. If you ever get out of jail, okay, if you ever get out, maybe you could be a life coach. You know, there's good money in that. You a fast talker, boy. And you got people that are paid 10, 15, 20,000 a month for some life coaching, not a year, a month. Anyway, but Dre is talking about issues that he's having with his son. And then they bring up Dion. And I'm saying to myself, the way Nesto's talking, Nesto wasn't really in Dion's life. Not really. I mean, he was in and out of jail. He wasn't in any of his kids' lives. How could he be? Because he literally was in and out of jail, right? I think Dion really liked Shirley Strawberry and was hoping that finally his dad would be on the right track, because although they enjoyed the money and the benefit of the money he was bringing in, every time he gets caught, it affects them. You know, it just upends their whole life. So let's get into the Dion call. And make sure, if you haven't done so, make sure you hit the like button, okay? Just double check. You can pop out and pop back in and make sure that you have hit the like button. And if you're new, subscribe to the channel. If you're new and you want to participate in the chat, you do have to be a subscriber, and there's a 5-minute wait time. So once you subscribe, you got to wait 5 minutes before you can participate in the chat. So go ahead and do that now, and let's go. All right. So this call between Dion and Nesto is 4 days after the call we just heard with Dre.
Oh,
Yeah.
what you got, player?
Going on with you?
You all right?
Yeah, man. Folding these clothes up and packing them up.
Hello. You what?
And folding up these clothes and putting them in packages.
Oh, okay. You sound like you sleep.
I'm in here folding up these clothes, big fella, putting them in packages.
I heard you. Okay.
Nesto gonna make me choke. I swear, Nesto. Sound like you sleep. No, bruh. He folding clothes. He's trying to sell some t-shirts. He's trying to get the merchandise together. And I'm assuming it really is t-shirts and not code for something else. But who the hell knows? Anyway. Okay, then.
Checking on you, man. Hear your voice. I ain't want much. Just want to hear your voice. Make sure you're good. That's it.
All right.
Yeah. Just keep my head up. That's it.
Yeah, when you they gonna get you a new number. You don't got switched over or something?
No. This probably a new system.
Yeah, it don't pop up how I was talking about.
Yeah, it's probably a new system. That's all.
How you doing?
Hanging in there, buddy. That's it. That's it I can do. Hang in there, keep my head and stay focused, prayed up. That's how I'm doing. Yes, sir.
Dang, you still ain't got no report date yet?
Yeah, I go this month. I got like 24 days, 25 days, something like that.
And this is for
they say free, what do you call it? Plea.
for plea deal or arrangement?
No, plea deal.
You got to take a plea deal?
I didn't say that, sir. I said what the court date is. I didn't say anything like that.
Okay, so I don't know if Nesto just be playing stupid, or if he really don't understand what's going on because he's getting old and his brain is, I don't know. But Nesto's talking about the final plea, right? Because his trial has not officially started. It was supposed to start last June, or last April. Then it got pushed back to June, and then it got pushed back and pushed back and pushed back, and here we are. And now Sean Hoover, his attorney, has to take a leave of absence. He has several other cases with a lot more witnesses, and those cases have been prioritized over this one, right? So now he has to wait even longer. The earliest the trial is going to start is going to be August. But it's the next time he goes to court is for his final plea, not a plea deal. I don't know. And I'm starting to think that Nesto just doesn't really know, I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Is Nesto playing dumb, or does he just really have no idea what the hell is going on? He said, "Yeah, it's the trial for the plea deal." He's like, "You taking a deal?" I didn't say that, sir. But you just said it's for a plea deal. It's not. It's Nestos. Let me help you out, okay? Because you ain't had a visitor. You ain't had no text messages. Even Bible lady ain't been to see you. Okay, I don't know if she can afford to see you right now because she's struggling. Okay, everybody's struggling. I'm struggling too. Ain't nobody coming to see you. We all struggling. Okay, it's hard out here in these streets. But anyway, he has not had a visitor, a text message, a letter. Where is Tashima? Am I saying that right? Yeah. Where you at, Tashima? You have so much to say, lady. Where you at? Nobody has come to see our boy Nesto. All right. So he don't know what the hell going on. Let me help you out, my partner. Okay. Your case right now is on hold. You gonna have to wait another couple of months. Okay, another 2, 3, 4. About 26 more moons, right? I'm making that up. Full moons, right? Anyway, so go ahead and eat your oranges and your apples. All right. We're gonna try to get you some plums, okay? Because your ass gonna be sitting in jail for a good while before your trial starts up again. But your next hearing is for your final plea. That is where you're gonna go before the judge and let them know if you want to plead innocent or guilty. Do you want to plead guilty or not guilty is what I really meant to say. All right. Now that we understand what the hell Nesto was really trying to say, let's keep going.
Yeah, these shit be so lame, and they can't even have no real conversation on their damn phone, man.
Sure can't. You sure can't, sir.
That's Nesto's
You
fault.
can't. That's why I said I didn't say anything. I just say what the paper said.
Yeah. The shit whack. The shit like, I be damn if I do, I be damn if I don't. If I don't ask, I'm a fucked up son. If I do ask, I'm gonna put you in the fire. This shit crazy.
Yeah. That's just the way the world going, bro. That's just the way the world going, man. That's it. Yeah. But I ain't know you. I just wanted to tell you I love you.
Yeah, you better talk. I was sitting there every time you be there calling, how long it take to put that card on file? You be hanging up or I be missing you. Shit, talk another 2-3 minutes. You ain't got to stay on the whole 15, but however long. Shit, I put it on there for long as you want to talk, but yeah, you talk. Shit, you want to hear a song or something? Shit.
No. How the world going out there? How you think the world going?
Shit, you know what it's doing. Shit. Yeah.
No, he don't.
Yeah, they got your boy with the Tesla. They got people changing the name on the back of the Tesla, so don't nobody do that to their car. That's how the world going.
Wow. Oh.
Yeah.
Man.
Damn. When the last time I talked to you?
A month ago. Last month.
Oh, so I had told you about my little buddy, man.
No.
I didn't say my little buddy passed.
No, you didn't tell me that.
Oh, yeah. Friend of mine. This
What?
Yeah.
You know, we're going through something.
Life.
Okay.
And yeah. And you know how them people be playing with the E5.
Yeah.
I don't play like that with people.
Wow.
Yeah,
I don't know.
huh?
I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got nothing.
Yeah. I was about to say, yeah, we're gonna leave that like that for that. That be some other shit.
Nesto, you ain't got nothing to say. How about, man, I'm sorry you lost your little buddy. How about wow, rest in peace. No, nothing, nothing like that. No, nothing like that. We got a visitor. Say hi. Don't look at me. Look at them. Why you looking at me? I ain't got nothing for you. You ate dinner. This is Allie. What? With your big old ears. I'm busy. Give me a few minutes, okay? Anyway. I mean, condolences? Nothing. I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got nothing to say. That's Nesto for you. Nesto ain't got nothing to say. Courtney, thank you, Courtney. Courtney said that she heard on Houston Foodie that Sonia said Nesto was starting a 30-day fast and that he wasn't going to be calling or texting her for 30 days. I guess her and nobody else, I'm assuming. I'm assuming he ain't texting her and nobody else. But that's a good question. Is it just her? Is it just her, or is he cutting everybody off? You know, I'm just curious because he gonna need to call Dre at some point and ask for some more money. Because apparently, if he asking Dre for money, Sonia ain't got none. Sonia is not. Sonia, you are the worst side chick ever. Okay, you got one job. Keep money on your man's books. Okay, I don't care what you got to do. You need to go out there and work them streets. Okay, go on some dates. Do some DoorDash, some Uber Eats, okay? Figure it out. But your man needs some money. Okay. He got to call everybody else. Now he done talked about everybody else like a dog. Okay? Calling Dre stupid, and if Dre, if he don't want to help out, then I ain't gotta talk to him, and got this man burning all his bridges. Okay. He was already separated from his wife, but then because of you, a full-on divorce, okay, in Shirley's favor. But anyway, but my point is, where are you? You ain't doing your job. You are not, you wasn't a good coach. You ain't a good side chick. You're not a good friend. All her friends walk away. I mean, her own family don't want to deal with her. Like, what are you good for? Nothing gets done until a Monday or tomorrow. Okay. If we don't remind you, you can't remember. Okay. I'm done. Anyway.
Yeah.
The shit ain't funny, but damn, boy, the shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't in no funny situation, but boy, this shit funny as hell, boy.
No, it ain't funny at all. But I do understand what you're saying, though. I do understand.
Yeah, like, it's crazy, bro. Like,
ain't nobody getting no pass these days, bro. Ain't nobody getting no pass. I don't care what you're doing. Whatever you're doing out there in the world out there, ain't nobody getting
if you were somebody else, you would have been got a pass, baby.
I know. Yeah, I know.
It's just straight up and down, man. This shit that these people doing out here that be so fucked up getting away with. And the president just got away with the shit he just pulled.
Who?
The president.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got nothing to say.
The world just should him for that one, man. The boy went to right street, jumped out and became the president. Straight up.
Yeah, well.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. The world is something.
You talk to Verse?
I ain't talking to nobody like that. I ain't talking about one person, that's it. Two people, that's it. Yeah, try to keep it low. You know, that's it.
Now he want to keep it low.
Who?
Chuck, he had got sent to the hospital. I can't remember if he had a heart attack or what. But
what? Yeah.
Yeah.
You still big?
You should.
I just asking.
Yeah.
Man, you tell me I say slow down, man. You got a long way to go. You got a long way to go, man. Good people. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, that's my dog.
No, Nesto, you should have slowed down a long time ago and you wouldn't be in this situation had you slowed down. Okay. Somebody said Sonya door dashing in her scooter. I got something for y'all. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Let me see if I can get it into stream. Hold on 1 second. Now Nesto ain't got no issue laughing at other people. It ain't funny when it's him, but he ain't got no problem laughing at other people. Okay, Nesto. All right, there she go. There goes Sonya on her scooter. Sonya, I'm hungry. I'm gonna put in the order. I don't know if you come to my county, but anyway.
Yeah, there's your dog. There's your dog. Yeah.
I just been working with the clothes though, big dog.
Hey man, just do what you do, man. Stay that good guy. Stay out of the way. Hey, you be all right. Yep. Yep.
If I keep doing it right, you're gonna be all right. I'll tell you that.
Okay. All right then. Well, that's it. I just want to hear your voice, man. I ain't want to talk too much, man, because I've been in there too many times. So anything I say come up. So I ain't trying to do none of that.
Too late.
Yep.
Well, at this point, fuck 'em, man. It's real talk. You might not want to hear what I'm about to say. Man, you can't let nobody change how the fuck you are at this point. Shit, they don't sit their ass down. Ain't no point in shutting your ass up now. I ain't saying dig yourself in no damn hole, but man, we know that shit ain't right what's going on. But at the end of the day, you don't want that to stop you how you goddamn think, because that shit'll get to bother you to the point you can't think no more. You know what I'm saying?
No, I do.
You still at the end of the day, you still fighting. Don't let them suck the fight out you not being able to, you know what I'm saying, to be yourself. If you get what I'm saying.
No, I do get what you're saying. I understand perfectly what you're saying. Because it will knock dust from you, buddy.
Life do that by itself. You can't let these people do it too.
Yeah.
It's real talk. Because at the end of the day, you got to go through some things to realize who really with you and who ain't. And you get to see how many people really want to see you fail. No matter in which way you do it, as long as you fail. You get what I'm saying?
Dion, knock it off, okay? Somebody said Dion is the Grim Reaper. He always talking about somebody dying. Dion, cut it out. Ain't nobody wishing bad on Nesto. Nesto brought all of this crap on himself, okay? He needed to fail at the last con and the con before that. He needed to fail 10 cons ago, because then he wouldn't have had all of this on his rap sheet, okay? But no, he just kept going and going like the damn Energizer Bunny, didn't know when to stop. Okay, so ain't nobody looking fail at what? It's over. What your daddy gonna fail at? The only thing he might fail at is winning this damn case. He might fail at that. Okay, he might fail at coming home. Okay, he done already failed at getting out. So he might be successful staying in. And that might be where he need to be, okay? Because things have changed in these streets, and honestly, the way things are now, if Nesto pulls some of that stuff now that he pulled even just a few years ago, Nesto will be dead and buried, okay? Listen, Nesto, you ain't ready for these Atlanta streets, okay? You ain't ready. You need to stay right where you at, okay? You ain't got control. You ain't got a comfy bed, and you ain't got any type of security, but you're still breathing.
Yep.
You see this, like how Young Scooter just passed. I know you heard about that, right?
Yeah, everybody.
You had the girl lied from the beginning to the end.
Yeah,
I don't know if you know the story, man.
They give you bits and pieces. They don't give you a whole thing.
But long story short, I'm just gonna get right to it. Long story short, the girl called the police, said that basically a girl was getting beat up and the kid is involved and that they got guns and there's a bunch of people over there. She felt like she was a neighborhood watch. The whole time it was her calling, trying to get them down up, which led to him getting killed in a nutshell. And the person they called the police on wasn't even for him, it was for somebody else that she was mad at. But being spiteful, Just made some whole other shit. And that's the same thing with you.
Been saying the whole time, but hey, been saying the whole time, but that's his
Every
job.
people that be knowing shit that just want to come to your rescue, and it's, you know what I'm saying? That shit crazy to me because it's certain shit that, like I said, I don't know. And somebody said something to me the other day, and I'm like, why am I just not finding this out? And why you didn't go speak on that? Oh, that internet shit got people scared.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because somebody know that somebody's lying on you and that they mad at you because you weren't dealing with them. I just don't know who they is. Because I went around, you feel what I'm saying? But
No, I understand.
they most definitely said that shit to me because they bought a shirt.
Wow.
Listen, Dion over here like low key trying to promote his shirt business. He said, "Yeah, they was mad at you and they was talking some ish, but they bought a shirt." Really, really, Dion? Okay, let me see what y'all saying. Bevy said, "Wisdom, you were being a little naughty, a little." Sure was. All right. Hold on. She said, "Yes, CD edges. Yes." She said, "Hey y'all, did y'all hear Sonya in the background on that Dion call when he's talking about the new number? Sonya changed her number to avoid PCFP. She made a noise." Yes. And you know what's funny? That's the first thing that I thought. I'm saying to myself, like, is this Sonya? Because it sounded like her, right? Y'all gotta go back to the beginning of this call. You could hear a female's voice, right? Let me see if I could do it now real quick, and I'll get us back to where we were. So we were at 28:46. Let me see if I could bring it back to when he first gets on the call. You do hear a female voice. I don't know exactly where it's at, so I'm gonna try to find it. Just give me a second.
20 days, 24 days, 25 days. Yeah, just keep my head up. That's it.
I'm packing them up.
Hello. You what?
All right. Let's see if we can catch it.
Hello?
Yo,
What you got, player?
going on with you?
You all right?
Yeah, I'm here folding these clothes up and packing them up.
Hello. You what?
And folding up these clothes and putting them in packages.
Oh, okay. You sound like you sleep.
I'm in here folding up these clothes, big fella, putting them in packages.
I heard you. Okay. I was just checking on you, man. Hear your voice. I ain't want much. Just want to hear your voice. Make sure you're good. That's it.
All right.
Yeah. Just keep my head up. That's it.
Yeah. When you they gonna get you a new number. You don't got switched over or something?
No. This probably a new system.
It don't pop up how I was talking about.
Yeah, it's probably a new system. That's all.
Y'all heard that, right? Because you know Boneytail can't keep her damn mouth shut. She can't never stay quiet. And that was the other thing I was going to ask y'all, if it was just me or did you hear, because it sounds just like, her voice is very distinct. Very distinct. One more time.
No. This probably a new system.
It don't pop up how I was talking about.
Yeah, it's probably a new system. That's all.
How you doing?
You see what I'm saying? Because my thing was, is Sonya at Dion's house? Let me find out. She done went from the father to the son. Okay. She done went Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Okay. There she is. Yep. Listen, I said to myself, that sounds just like her. And I don't know, like it sounds like he's on speakerphone and maybe she's in the house talking in the background, or was it a three-way call? I don't know. But my instinct told me, I was like, wait a minute, why Sonya sound like she at Dion's house? Why is she at Dion's house? Listen, y'all know Sonya's a hoe. Oh, she said she's on the phone. Okay. All right. See, I'm being extra. I'm doing the most now, but you know, I was trying to fabricate, not intentionally, but you know, I thought it might have been some more drama going on. She got enough drama going on. But anyway, but y'all heard her on the phone. All right. I'm not gonna play it again. We're gonna move on. But if y'all do want to listen, it's at 1828. Okay. Or just started at like 18 minutes. Okay. All right. Let's get back to where we were, because we got one more call to listen to, and we're going to fast forward through most of that call because that is Nesto talking to his prayer warrior, and it is not the Bible lady. Okay. He wanted to speak to a real prayer warrior. Okay. Somebody with good intentions.
I didn't even know, they were just like, how you doing? And I'm like, you doing good, X, Y, and Z. And I thought the conversation was about to be over with, and they were just like, man, it's a messed up situation because the person wanted to da-da-da-da. And I'm like, what? Like, it threw me off. And I'm just like, shit, I don't even want you to talk to me about the shit if you can't go speak on his behalf, because I don't know. But they know. Yep. Shit threw me off.
Well, all I can do, man, let God just keep doing what he's doing, brother. That's all I can do. That's all I can do.
Yeah.
Let him work his hand. Let him work his hand. He ain't took his hands off me yet now. Definitely did that. He ain't took his hands off me yet now, so definitely.
That's what, in a nutshell, all I'm basically really telling you is to don't stop fighting, because folks know, you know what I'm saying? You just got to know.
So now Dion is going to preach to his daddy for a little bit. All right. Nesto does not understand one very simple concept. He is right when he says God didn't take his hand off me yet. In a way. Okay. But to me, it sounds like God was like, you know what? Since you want to do this, I'm going to fall back, way back. You can be forgiven, but still have to face the consequences. It's as simple as that. You don't just get forgiven and then it's like everything just goes away. That's the part that Nesto's not understanding, right? The fact that he hasn't been seriously harmed in jail, blessing, right? He always talking about his big blessing. That's a big blessing. He's in a very dangerous place. It's not what he thought it was, and certainly not what he said it was on these calls. That's why I mess with the crackers. Remember he said that? That's why he messed with the crackers, right? Because he said, oh yeah, it's way better, way better over here. Well, he's singing a whole different tune. Okay. He told Dre basically that it's dangerous, and he's not necessarily fighting for his life, but he's probably sleeping damn near with one eye open. Okay. And he said these kids are not using their hands. That means that they're probably fabricating weapons out of anything that they can get their hands on. All right. You can turn a plastic straw into a knife if you have a lighter. Because what happens when you burn plastic, right? You ever get box braids with the plastic with the artificial braid in hair, and when they burn the ends, it used to smell real bad and turn black on the ends. When you burn plastic, it turns into a very hard substance that can easily be sharpened, right? So yeah. But Nesto is not understanding that he already got his reward. He stole it. Now he's going to pay for all those crimes. And I would bet my whole year salary that he is not ever going to see the light of day again.
I'll never forget that. So you stay on top of what you say on, man.
I'm telling you, this move I'm going with right now, I'm telling you, it's like, I keep putting my best foot forward. Everything gonna be all right.
Hey, man, put God on one of them clothing lines you got there. He's going to work all the way out then. Yes, sir.
Yeah, one thing about it, what my big dog say, that what do you say about that number 7? It's a number of what?
It's the number of completion of God.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's it. You got it.
Come on now.
All right.
Yeah. All right, Claire.
Take it easy.
You know what's up now. I got it.
All right. Bye.
All right, player. That's how he talks to his son. All right, player. All right. We're gonna jump right into, let me see how we doing on time. All right, we're gonna jump right into the prayer warrior call. This call is a little bit long, so I am gonna speed up the call. I'm gonna speed up the increase the speed on the call. Okay, that's all right.
According to the data provided, Nesto has not had a phone call or a tablet.
Yeah.
Whoops. Hang on. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Okay, this is the one that we want.
Hello?
Hello.
How you doing now? You all right?
All right, so this is the, hold on one second. This is the call that Dre was referring to when he said, oh, you know what? There was that one call. Nobody wanted to play that call because it was real positive. As if to say that we're only interested in calls where there's like hella drama. Listen, if there's a call, positive or not, Dre, we gonna talk about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to move me on out the way. Give me 1 second. See if that works a little bit better. Sonia, we done with you with your little scooter. We gonna move you on out the way. So this is from October 22nd, 2024. Okay, this was the call that Dre was referring to, and phone calls from prison. Well, Dre put out the bat signal, and PCFP responded.
I'm good. What's going on, Nesto?
Good. So I ain't just waking up.
There he go.
Just pulled over for a minute for the break.
Okay.
There he go. You know, sound like you cutting your toenails. You cutting your toenails? Sound like you shaving. You got a razor in your hand. You shaving your beard. Sound like you're shaving. Jesus, Nesto.
Call check on you, man. So much going on out there. So checking out there.
I'm doing good. I'm doing there, just working. That's about it, bro.
Okay.
Same old.
Same old. Well, I still appreciate you still got him hanging out with your boy. Appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much.
Hanging in there with who?
Me.
Okay. What you laughing at?
I'm laughing at you. Come on, say hanging out with who? Yeah, I'm laughing at you, man. I'm laughing at you.
No, I'm gonna leave that alone. Okay.
What you say?
I said I'm gonna leave that alone.
Oh, okay.
I started to say something, but I said I'm gonna leave that alone.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What's been going on with you?
Nothing. Same old thing. Just sit here. That's it. Waiting on God to move. That's it. That's all I got going on. Ain't that change. That's it. So that's it. I didn't want to say too much. Just wanted to hear your voice and make sure you.
Yeah, I ain't doing it. Yeah, I was working yesterday. I think I had missed your call yesterday. I was inside the building. Then I tried to play it back. I think it said something. I said, okay. You didn't recognize the number. Yeah, the number. Yeah. Well, you got the most spam if you call some those 678 numbers. So always trying to say you something.
They're still doing that?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. And now they're trying to get everybody to vote and stuff like that. So yeah. Yeah. I ain't doing that, man. That's it. Just taking it easy. I'm on my way up to Chicago. That's it. Same old, man. So trying to get the freight on.
That's good, man. That's good. All right, man. I love you, man. I just want to hear your voice. Make sure you're in good spirit and good health. I'm good.
Okay. So you good?
Yeah, my head just sitting here. Yeah, my head straight. It's straight. So.
When last time you talked to your son? I hadn't talked to him.
Yesterday.
Oh, did you? Okay. I'll call him and check on him. See how he's doing.
Yeah. I talked to him yesterday for a brief second. Yeah, just call everybody. Know I love them. Everybody's gonna be okay. Everything will be just fine. Yeah, life goes on. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. I don't know what to say, so but okay, buddy.
Ain't nothing to say. You're good. You're straight. I got the spirit. You're good. Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot. But you can't call my prayer warrior. So the next time I call you, we can call him. You remember my prayer warrior, don't you?
I sure do.
Okay, sir. Yeah. So I'm gonna need that next month if you don't.
Yeah, infamous Sylvie, it ain't you. Okay, he ain't talking about you. No, he won't talk to his real prayer warrior.
Mine. Like to talk to him.
You want me to call him now, or you say next time?
Oh, you call him if you got time.
I'm doing it. I just pulled over to the middle of the break. I'm getting ready to get out, stretch my legs for a minute. Let me see if she's available. Hold on. You heard me?
Yeah, I heard you.
Look, free your mind and everything else will follow, okay? Just think about it like that, okay?
Wait a minute. Phone calls from prison. You know what? Hold on one second. I fast forwarded too
So
much.
appreciate it. I so appreciate it. Man, keep the line open, don't it?
Yes, we do always now.
Always.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yes. Look, free your mind and everything else will follow, okay? Just think about it like that, okay?
Think of it like that? Okay.
Yeah, free your mind.
You ain't serving wrong yet. You ain't serving wrong yet at all.
Well, you didn't go out trying to steal you. That's what you didn't do.
I know what now.
I said you didn't see where I was trying to take you.
Oh, yeah.
You ain't still over there. That's what happened. You ain't still where I was trying to lead you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You know what I told you the last time that we talked. I said whatever you do, Nesto, I said make sure that you do it and it not be self-serving. Do it for God. Do it for Christ to Him and allow it to lead you where He wants you to go, what you should be doing, how you should be doing that. And I believe that you was just on your own thing. Because if you had done that, then things will be different for you. Because I told you that. I said you have done a lot of stuff already on your own. And we all go down that road, where we're gonna do it ourselves, and then, you be like, I'm tired of this. I want a different way. And so, we make a change accordingly. If that's what you want, because you got a choice. Even now, you still got choices. You still got options. Miracles happening every day. You hear me? So anything is possible for you. But
yeah. See, I'm gonna interject right there. I think Nesto is out of miracles. All right, and I'm gonna say something, and I know that I'm going to get hell for this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Nesto, I think God doesn't have any more F's to give. Okay. I think He's giving you all He can give. Okay. And now you just gonna have to sit and stew. All right. Because I think the Lord is tired of you. Okay. And it don't matter what Nesto says. Nesto can do a 30. Now he want to do a 30-day fast. Okay. Nesto in the jail reading his Bible. That's what he doing. He in jail reading that Bible. Okay. He want to do a 30-day fast. Maybe you should have done a 7-day fast, a 40-day fast, one of the numbers that we know God really like, right? Anyway. I love what this woman is saying, and I love the encouragement, but I swear I feel like she is talking to a brick wall. Okay. It is not penetrating whatsoever. Okay. Until Nesto is ready to confess what he has done and accept the consequences, you wasting your breath.
You have to. How you get to there is important.
I'm just listening.
You hear me?
Yeah, I'm listening.
So how you get to there is important. When you pray, because I know you've been praying, you ask God to really lead you and guide you where you need to go with your next step. Don't move, don't blink, don't do anything unless you hear from God. That is your singular focus right now. Because if you move too far to the left and too far to the right, you might miss the opportunity. I won't say you're gonna miss God, because he's always there with you. You won't miss Him in that way. But you want to be so sensitive to God now. You're sensitive, so you can hear Him, so you can feel His Spirit, even in there. Because I know there are groups of people that you can tell they chilled out, and some people just rowdy. And I know you got all different kinds of spirits in there, so you have to work to protect your peace and your spirituality. And God may have you doing some weird stuff. When I say weird, I mean I don't understand why He's asking me to do this when I'm asking Him for this or that. You get what I'm saying? God will have you. You might ask Him for something. He might tell you, go over there and give your fruit cup to that guy over there. You were like, what? Why? For real, God, there's going to be because He might be using you to answer a prayer for somebody else. And if He answers everybody else's prayer, surely if you're working for Him, He's going to answer yours. Does that make sense?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
So for you, it might just be in word, and He might tell you, hey, go work in the barber shop if they'll let you. Where you at? You get what I'm saying? You forgot how to use your skills, have you?
No. Hey, I'm just listening. God told me to.
Dre is cracking up right now because Dre knows that she literally all of that is going in one ear and out the other. Okay, that's all well and good, but if Nesto's just doing it to gain God's favor, or he's just doing it because he think, if I do some good stuff, the Lord will forgive me. That's not how it works. It's not pay to play. Okay, it's not fee for service. That ain't how that go. You gotta really repent, Nesto. You can't just do stuff and say, "All right, God, look at the good things that I did." No, look, God gonna look at my good deeds. Because unfortunately, your bad deeds outweigh your good ones. Sorry, Charlie.
But you feel what I'm saying? So it's so important in this season that's what you got to do.
Okay, well, hold on.
The other thing, why you got this vacation time?
I know you're gonna wait.
You got this vacation time. You got to work on forgiving all the people that you feel like hurt you. Every single one of them. Because when you don't forgive people, and the forgiveness is for you, not for them, you block the blessings that God has for you. He can't get in your heart if it's your filter all clogged up. Everything comes from God through your heart. So if you got stuff that ain't, you got hatred, unforgiveness, whatever it is in your heart for somebody, he can't get through. Now, this is easier said than done. Now, I will admit that. You get what I'm saying to you? I'll give you an example. My ex, not the one you saved me from, the first one, the children's father. So recently,
what you say?
Not the one you saved me from, but the first one. So,
okay.
So recently, every other year he would ask me. We've been divorced for 24 years, so a long time, and it took us this long to get to a point where we're cordial. When I say cordial, like, okay, I talk to him today. I ain't gonna block him. I ain't gonna make him text me.
Okay. Wait a minute now. Now hold on a second. What did I just do? Hold on one second. Okay, so she just said that it took us 21 years to get to the point where we're cordial. Did you guys hear that? Because my question was, who do y'all think Prayer Warrior is? Hold on one second. That was my question. Who do y'all think Prayer Warrior is? Right? And I'm going to get to some of the comments that I missed. So, hold on. Let me just start them. I'll come back to them. Hey, June's Poetry. How are you, love? Hold on one second. So Kia said Prayer Warrior is some woman that he used in the past. And you're not wrong. But it sounds like Prayer Warrior is one of the ex-wives. So now the question is it Edith? Right? Is it Martha? Could it be Martha? I don't think it's Carol, because I think Carol is done with him. But it has to be somebody who he married 21 years ago, right? So this would have been somebody that he married in 2004, 2003, 2004, right? So we're going to have to go back and go back and look at when he married Edith, because I can't remember. I don't think it's Edith, because I think Edith was the first wife, and I think he married her like in 89 or something like that. Or am I off? Or was it 90? I got to go back and check. But as a matter of fact, let's poll it. Let's do it. We ain't done a poll in so long. Let's do a poll. And I want to see what you guys think. Okay. Tell me what you guys think as to who this could be. Okay. So who is the Prayer Warrior? Who is Nesto's Prayer Warrior? Okay. So is it Edith? All right. I'm just going to remind you that it's Edith was the first wife. I can't even talk now. All right. Is it Martha? Or is it, I'm just going to give 3 choices. Or is it Carol? Okay. Right. And I'm going to go back because maybe the clue is in her stating that they divorced. Did I hear that? I thought I heard that. So we got Edith, Martha, or Carol. Okay. And then let me just hit some of these comments, and then I'll rewind it back. And we're not going to listen to the entire prayer, to be honest with you, because she's just going to go on and on and on. She's gonna tell Nesto a little bit about Donald Trump, and I'm saying to myself, she didn't at the time, she didn't know how right she was. So CD Edges said, I read comments. PCFP told someone Nesto and Sonia have been silent. We need to tell her Sonia has a new number on a new pin. Ah, okay. Okay. All right. So now y'all wisdom family, y'all gotta get on it. Somebody needs to alert Shay that Sonia's got a new number. So she needs to look at the call log, which she might have. She might have actually looked at the call log. All right. June's Poetry said, hey, family, sorry, I am late. And also, real quick, thank you to all of you who reached out to me when I went dark. That was not planned. You know, I'm not going to rehash the whole thing, but a lot of issues with the job because of Doge and, you know, the current administration. And we are in a place of uncertainty. We're kind of like stuck in limbo at the moment. And there were projects that we were being asked to work on that was requiring like 16-hour days. And so, I mean, it was, and I don't mean just like one 16-hour day. I mean, I think I put in like 102 hours one week, which is nuts because when did I sleep? But anyway, a lot that was going on. And as much as I wanted to be on YouTube, I literally could not. The company that I work for, that is my main source of income. And so I have to do what it is that I have to do. And we are literally fighting to save our job. And that's really what was going on with me. All right. Dion, Dre, Nesto, and Sonia gave it away in these calls these last 2 days. They code is weak. She said they code game got weak. And then you said, see what PCFP just said. Okay, I'll take a look at her comments later. But I want you guys to tell me who you think the prayer warrior is. So let's get back to the video. I said the video. Y'all know what I meant. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to maneuver with all these different screens. All right. I want to just roll it back just a second because she gives us a clue as to who she might be.
Recently,
Let me slow it down too. Let me just slow it down to her regular speed so we can. Okay.
every other year he would ask me, we've been divorced for 24 years, so a long time.
There you go. We've been divorced for 21 years, so a long time. Now, does she really mean like divorce, or we just ain't been together for 21 years, right? Because there's a difference. I feel like, well, let me not tell you. Let me see who you guys think it is, okay? Oh, wow. It was at 100% a second ago. 100% of y'all at one point said that it was Martha. Interesting. And then only 14%. Nobody thinks it's Carol? It can't be Carol? Okay. Most of y'all think it's Martha. Cause y'all probably figure Carol is done. She doesn't want to deal with Nesto. The other thing is, if I'm not mistaken, we heard Carol's voice, did we not? And I don't think Carol sounds like this. And I feel like we may have heard Edith's voice as well. So let me see how many of y'all voted. All right. Okay. Yeah, keep the votes coming in. Keep it coming in. All right. All right. Let's keep going. And again, we're not going to listen to all this. It's just a couple key things that came up. So again, we're going to keep digging so we can confirm, because she said we've been divorced for, the screen is saying 21, but we know that the caption is not always accurate. So she said 21, 24, whatever it is. It's been over 20 years that they've been divorced. So this has to be somebody that he had a legal divorce from, unless they're just using that as a, well, we ain't been together, we're divorced, even if they're still legally married. So that's interesting, but let's keep going.
It took us this long to get to a point where we're cordial. When I say cordial, like, okay, I talked to him today. I ain't gonna block him. I ain't gonna make him text me. He just, whatever. Well, anyway, recently he had his 40th year class reunion. He asked me to find him some to wear because he told my friend's husband, can't nobody dress me like you dress me. So that took personal, intimate time. Me thinking about him, knowing him, you get what I'm saying, wanting the best for him. I had to get outside myself. Now, you know the history. He cheated 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, however many other times. And then he served me with divorce papers. So then he said, when we're getting divorced, you need to get out the house and I want you to, and I won't cuss at the kids because I don't really want to have to pay child support. So if I can do something like that for somebody who has done those things to me, then you get what I'm saying? That took a move of God. Even with the other one that you get what I'm saying? In mine, I mean, people may.
Wow. And again, I am assuming that she's talking about Nesto, right? That she's not talking about giving an example of somebody that she was with and had to forgive. I'm assuming that she's referring to Nesto. Nesto, you ain't no good. I mean, you really, really, really ain't no good. You trash, bruh. Did all of that. You cheated on the woman multiple times and then kicked her out the house. And because you don't want to pay child support, you want custody of the kids? Damn, Nesto. Nesto is a cold fish. I don't think it's any of the exes. All of them can't stand him. He dodged them all. Even Dion's mama is 50-50 with him. Yeah, could be right. Could be right. Vic to the veil, and shout out to you, Queen. All right, MMPD said WD. I really don't think it's none of the three. Yeah. So we got to do some digging. We got to try to find out who is Prayer Warrior. Yeah, I'm curious to know who is Prayer Warrior. So maybe she'll give us some more clues. Sound like someone who's been locked up before too. His baby mama, like I said. Okay. She said that's his baby mama, like I said. All right now. I think it's some other lady. She's not talking about being divorced from Nesto. She's talking about the man she was married to. Okay. I heard Dre say Monica. Oh. Okay. Okay then. Okay. Wow. Shh. Wow. She's not talking about him, WD. Okay. All righty. I'm just inferring. Well, whatever man she's talking about is trash. Did all that is absolute trash. We may never find out who Prayer Warrior is, but we're gonna keep listening for clues.
I have done stuff to you more egregious than that, but I consider that, that was rough. That could have really changed my life if I didn't have God in my life. You get what I'm saying? So whatever it is, whoever it is, work on that. Because when you leave there, not if you're going to leave, when you're going to leave, you need to leave with a heart of gratefulness, with a heart of thankfulness, putting all that other stuff behind you. You get me? Because God didn't already put it behind him. He didn't already threw it in the sea of forgetfulness. Because he don't keep count of our rights and our wrongs. Because if he did, we'll all be messed up, okay? We'll all be messed up, okay?
You're right, yeah.
Yeah. Look, I know some people who know you. It ain't but one person, so you can narrow that down. Not Drake, but the other person that know you know me that called and said, hey, pray for your friend. I said, because I'm not on social media. I don't be watching the news. I didn't know what was going on initially. And I said, you know what? I said, I don't care what the situation is. I'm praying for you because you're my friend. Because you did something for me that I had trouble. You went and helped me get my child, who you knew that was important to me. You didn't ask me no questions or nothing. You just said, let's go. And for that, you'll forever be my friend. So I don't care what you did. You get what I'm saying? What you did or what you didn't do. I'm still praying for you. You're my friend. Because there is a point in our lives when we did do it. You, me, Drake, everybody, we all sin. You get what I'm saying? So we want God to forgive us. So we got to be forgiving of other people. Is my whole point of it all.
I appreciate that.
You get what I'm saying? I said, I don't care what you did. I still love you. I'm praying for you. You're my friend. Because I know your heart beyond anything.
She said, I don't care what you did. So she believed he did something. No, she's not talking about Nesto. Okay. All righty. Well, yeah, listen, y'all know. Dre said, "Thank you, Mo," but she was talking over him. Listen, Vic to the veil be on it. She said, "Okay, thanks." So, but when you say Monica, I'm thinking Mississippi Monica. Now, Monica is a popular name, so it doesn't necessarily have to be the same person, but obviously Mississippi Monica would know Dre, would know Nesto. I'm imagining that she was at their wedding. But very interesting. Very, very interesting. So now I'm gonna have to go on her Instagram and listen to her talk to see if the voice is the same. But y'all listen, y'all are on it. Y'all are on it. I'm multitasking, so I don't always hear everything. None of them. She's talking about someone else. Okay. All right, cool. All right, we're gonna listen to just a little bit more before we wrap up. All right.
Sometimes we be operating out of our head, but I know your heart. The heart of you is a good person. The heart of you is a good person.
Well, I've been meaning to call you about maybe a month ago.
Well, okay, whatever you say. Whatever you say.
No, hold on. No. I just said I got to make sure Dre was available so he can call you for me and make sure we can talk. Yeah, because he just popped out in my head out of the blue. So I said I'm gonna wait and see what's gonna go on. And so today is the day. It's peace and quiet here. Everybody going where they going. So sleep, whatever they're doing. I can hear you. So I need to be able to hear you today. Yeah. So I appreciate that.
Yeah.
It sounds like
you're gonna be all right. That must be Dre. I don't know. But,
I'm sorry. What y'all hear?
That must be Dre. But you get what I'm saying to you? This is what you got to be focused on, like nothing.
Dre be acting like he ain't listening. Oh, what the day is? What going on here? What's out there? What you said? Okay, Dre.
And here's the thing: there are gonna be distractions, as they always are. Whether you're out here, whether you're in there, still gonna be distractions. You've got to say, no matter what, no one can get in the way of this relationship that me and you God, me and you and me, God, have going on right now. You get what I'm saying?
No, I definitely understand.
Well, Sonia, I guess you're gonna have to be out the picture. And maybe Nesto is remembering this conversation and decided that he's gonna go on a 30-day fast. Okay, he's going to fast from atheist and I don't know what religion she said she used to practice, but whatever, she doesn't claim to be a believer anymore. Whatever religion or whatever God she used to pray to, she doesn't either believe in anymore. And Nesto, he need to be around believers. Okay, he needs to be around people of faith. Okay, just people who believe in something. Because apparently Sonia don't believe in nothing. So Sonia, prayer warrior is telling Nesto to give you the boot, basically, and he should have been giving her the boot. Okay, she was nothing good, and birds of a feather flock together. And Lord, I will never forget being on Infamous Sylvia's live with her interviewing Sonia, and this was the first of what will be many interviews, and she said that she believed that God has sent Sonia into Nesto's life to be his side chick, okay, to be by his side in his time of need. Okay, now let me just backtrack, because she didn't say to be his side chick, but the point is Nesto is married, or was married at the time. All right, and she said that she believed that God sent a woman who is not Nesto's wife to be by his side, who was sleeping with this man, who was all up in that nasty trailer with this man, who is having adult conversations, right? And graphic conversations, talking about her body parts and and all type of stuff, and telling another woman's husband that you love him and all that, and basically having a whole relationship with this man over the phone and through a video screen while he's behind bars. So God basically sent a side chick to be by Nesto's side. Couldn't have been the wife who'd been there from jump through all of his shenanigans, right? Because I don't remember Sonia going homeless over Nesto. She might have gone homeless on her own accord, but not on his account, because she's trying to pay for lawyers and keep him out of jail and bring him home and all that other foolishness. Yeah. Okay. God sent the side chick to be by Nesto's side because apparently his good old Christian Bible believing wife wasn't good enough. Yeah, okay.
You want a peace that surpasses all understanding. People be looking at you like, why you so calm? Why you so at ease? God, that would be God giving him the credit.
Yeah.
Totally. Fully.
Now, yeah,
That's where our peace comes from right there. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I ain't mad at nobody. I ain't got no hatred. Hey, this is just a part of life, you know. It's another chapter. So no, I guess I've been living long enough to understand that. Now, if I'm just starting and trying to ride the rodeo, now I'll probably be in my younger days. What they doing here now? Yeah, I just see a repeated cycle. That's basically what I'm saying. So I'm glad I'm past that part. I know what forgiveness can do for a woman or a man. So I'm glad I ain't that type of person. What you just said, what you used to have. So yeah.
Yeah.
But I do know some people like that.
Right, but you said something real key. You said this is a cycle. But you get out this cycle, okay?
Oh,
get out this cycle. Change it. Get a new circle. Get a new circle, okay? Get a new circle, okay?
Well,
get a new circle, buddy.
Well, I'm glad you was available to be able to say what you need to say to
me too. Look, I just have the time. Like I said, for real. It's so good to hear your voice. Like I said, I know that you all right, but just stuff comes up, and so it's a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I need for you to do the things that I'm telling you to do, and you just keep right there. No matter how hopeless it might seem sometimes, no matter how it seems like it won't end, it is. It's got to end. Everything's got an expiration date. Everything.
Sure
Everything here on this earth is temporary. So God doesn't allow you to have the same season forever, okay?
Nope. And that's why he put an expiration date on all that stealing and fraudulent stuff and theft by deception and theft by taking and fraudulent check and lying and not paying rent and evictions and the lies and all of it. Put an eviction notice on all of it, okay? Like literally sat your ass down and put you in a position where you can't do none of it, all right? Listen, Nesto, God is trying to help you. Okay. God is actually still trying to help Nesto. He has an opportunity to really do the right thing. But so far it's all talk.
That's just not how he works. But the only way that you definitively change that for yourself and get out of a season quicker is that you focus on him. Again, I understand sometimes it's easier said than done, but you can do it. You'd be surprised how things will change. Right. You'd be surprised how things will change for you when you change your mind, when you change your perspective, when you change your thought patterns, all the stuff that's negative, put it to the side. When it comes up, because they will come up, you just pray it away. Like, you just start saying, Lord, I thank you for this. I thank you for that. Because I'm sure you know, Dre knows too, a lot of people getting on out of here, man. They getting on out of here. And he's still allowing you to wake up. And a lot of people getting on out of here, and they don't have nothing to do with their health, their wealth. When it's your time, it's your time. And you want to say at the end of the day, you live the best life you could live. You live the best life you could live. You know, like love on your kids. You know what I'm saying? Just write them love letters. You get what I'm saying? Write them a love letter. Write your kids, every single one of them, write them a love letter. Let them know how much you love them, how much you appreciate them, how much you are proud of them, no matter where they are in their life. Because we don't have to do nothing to receive God's love. He loves us in spite of ourselves. And that's the kind of love we got to have for our kids. You get what I'm saying? So write them a love letter. I want you to write Shirley a love letter.
I know.
Yeah, but get out of your own way though. Not being self-centered.
She told Nesto to write Shirley a love letter. Nesto just laughed. Like, it's too late for all of that.
Being centered with God, okay? Okay?
Oh, I got you.
You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. But just focus on those things. You, like I said, you're gonna see a change happen for you. You got to be consistent with it. Every day, every night. Every day, every night. Be like the Muslims, pray 3 times a day, okay? To the east or whatever.
Hey.
I'm being funny, but I'm not being funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Look at you on with your own now. We're gonna talk about when I get out. But you on, boy. You on with your own.
Yes, sir.
You take it all the way out of my head. So you good.
Yeah. What's the first thing I said? Change your mind. Change your mind. Didn't I say that?
You said that.
Now, I know what's going on with you. That's my friend, right? No matter what. Right?
Well, yeah.
So That is some friendship right there. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what you want to focus on, the blessings of those relationships you still got available in your life. Focus on the blessing. Focus on the blessing.
Yes, I am.
Focus on
Trust
the blessing.
me, I am.
Sure.
Yeah.
And like I said, and even if you don't feel like it at that moment, for real, you just keep saying it. You keep thinking it until it's so. I'm telling you what I have to do sometimes. I'm like, whew, okay, Lord. You got to encourage yourself. You know, so you got to, all that word that you know, you'd be surprised how it come up, it'll come to your remembrance. You go like, dang, I didn't think I remember that much. All I'm saying, at the end of the day, would you rather have a stack of money sitting in the bank, not knowing if you're going to ever access it, or have the valued friendship from your friend Dre here?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's for real.
I understand.
Yeah.
I think Nesto would rather have the money. I'm just keeping it real.
Because if you got a good friend who can encourage you, God will give you the ability to get the money. But if you don't never know you're going to get it and it's just sitting over there, it can't do nothing for you. I'll pick the relationship all day long. You get what I'm saying? Because that money can't give you a word and give you peace like that. It can't.
Okay.
It can't make your kids love you. It can't make your wife love you. You get what I'm saying? Like Donald Trump. But his own family don't even like him for real. You know, just come on now.
Okay.
I don't know all that.
I don't know all that. I'll just ask a question. You know, I ain't vote, so I can't vote.
Okay.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Okay, well, I appreciate
it. We're gonna keep hope alive, man. Well, let me hang up, Alicia, to say your goodbyes to Dre. Dre, I appreciate you.
No problem. We'll be in touch, okay?
All right. Take care.
Okay. All right, we'll.
Nesto just a laughing. Cause yeah, he already know. Nesto already knows. All right, hang on a second. So very interesting calls. Let me just check your comments. All right, so Kia said people go to jail and find God all the time. There's nothing wrong with that. The problem is when they walk through the gate, a lot of them leave God in there. Woo! All right, Kia, you listen. you might be Nesto's next prayer warrior, but what you said was very true and very deep. Okay, I like that. It's very, very true. All right, Raz said Nesto wants the money. Okay. Yeah, I would love if Nesto really, really, really found God for real. I mean, for real, the way some of us know him. Not, I think his relationship with God is transactional, right? I do this, God gives me this. It's just like his relationship with Shirley was very transactional. You know what I mean? You could hear it even when they were on the phone. Now, granted, in all fairness, when they were on the phone, a lot of us were wondering, where was the love? You could hear love between him and the side chick, Sonia, but with his wife, it was so cold. And that was primarily because they had been separated, right? Shirley was pissed off. She had found out a lot of stuff, and she's very conflicted. But Nesto is very transactional. It's like this for that, right? And that ain't how that go, Nesto. It's not, because God looks at the heart. Doesn't matter what comes out of your mouth. It's what's really in here. Because that you can't hide, right? You can con a whole lot of people, but you can't con God, okay? It don't work like that. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Shame said, Dear Shirley, I forgive you for divorcing me. I forgive you because I was your man. I can't even read this. I was your man to fraud people. Please call 8. You know what? Would you please call 800 connect, right? 800 con and add money to your account so I could call you. I apologize for the phone calls you listen to. Love you. Oh my gosh. You know what? This is what I want y'all to do. All right, we still got 125 people on. We getting ready to wrap up in a minute. But this is what I want y'all to do. In the comments, all right, I want y'all to write a Dear Shirley letter on behalf of Nesto. Write a Dear Shirley letter, okay? Shirley, all right, however you want to spell it, SHURLAYLIE, however, but write a Dear Shirley letter from Nesto to Shirley and put it in the comments. And next time we are live, which will, if it's not tomorrow, it'll be Friday. What I can tell you is that when I go live, it will most likely be at 8 o'clock. That is a good time for me where I can get on at 8 o'clock. I've done everything I need to do. I told you already that I'm trying to be consistent. And so at least I can give you a heads up. So the time, most of the time, if you're looking for Wisdom's Daughter, it's going to be at 8 o'clock. Now, I don't have a set schedule in terms of the days of the week right now, but I want y'all to write a Dear Shirley letter and put it in the comments, all right? So we can keep the shenanigans going. Wait a minute. MMPD Spiny says, Cheryl, this is Barbara. That my man. You know what? Y'all ain't no good. Y'all ain't no good. I love it. So put your comments in the chat, and you know all the things we talked about. Who you think the prayer warrior is? How the hell did Shirley get messed up with this dude? Okay, I don't think we ever confirmed who the friend is that introduced her. Was it Ebony Steele, her radio rival? Was it Panay, her hairdresser, or somebody else? Why Sylvia said, oh, what Sylvia said was pure blasphemy. Listen, a devil will say all type of foolish things, okay? All type of foolish things. No true woman or man of God would ever say some foolishness like that. That don't even make sense, okay? It's not biblical in any way, shape, or form. Dear Shirley, I still love you. Please pick up the phone. All right, y'all hilarious. But look, put it in the comments so everybody can see it, okay? Because sometimes the live chat takes a little while to pop up. I don't know why it does that. But all right, but listen, y'all, thank you so much for being on. This was fun. All right. We had a good night of some shenanigans. All right. If you didn't hit the like button on the way in, hit the like button on the way out. Make sure you join the Wisdom family, all right? Get your membership. Get it reactivated if you were a member before. If you were never a member, go ahead and take the opportunity. So this way we can start doing some member-only shenanigans. You can have Wisdom's Daughter all to yourself, and we can just talk about some things, okay? Some things that's just for us, is not for everybody, okay? Ebony, they got their hair done at the same time. Okay. Well, okay. Wow. Wow. All right, y'all. Listen, y'all already know how this go. Okay. Ain't nothing changed. All right. Be safe, be at peace, and keep your eyes and your ears to these YouTube streets, baby. And I will see you on the next one. Bye, y'all.